we're out of cars to pass out. Hi, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me for today's video. Today, I am going to be doing a casual chatty get ready with me. I am just going to be putting on my makeup of the day and talking to you a little bit about what's going on in my life right now, just kind of catching you up. I feel like I haven't really had the opportunity to just sit down and chat with you in a little while because I've been playing with a lot of new releases lately. You know, my new palette reviews. But anyways, yeah, so I actually do have two new palettes that I just unboxed this morning. So I don't know if you know, but Tarte's been on fire lately with their eyeshadow palettes. I recently did a chatty get ready with me playing with the Tartelette Full Bloom and also their brand new 25th anniversary celebration release, which was the eyeshadow palette, and it's called Reflections, the Reflections eyeshadow palette. So I have chatty get ready with me and eye looks with those. But yeah, so I picked up two palettes that I've been eyeing for about a year now. Last year for holiday release, Tarte released these two beautiful eyeshadow palettes. One of them is a cool tone and one of them is more warm tone, and they released for like $50, I think, maybe even $56, something like that. Which, I mean, if you think about it, for two beautiful eyeshadow palettes that are in their Amazonian clay formula that offer you a lot of color story. Oh, the plastic just fell out. I'm gonna have to get that. But let me open the palettes and show you what they look like. They're not brand new on the market, so you've probably seen videos with these. They're really popular with people that love Tarte makeup, but these are the two new eyeshadow palettes that I got on sale. They were on sale for $25 on the Tarte website. Sale is still currently active. So for $25 for two palettes, that means I got each of these beautiful palettes for $12.50. I love that for me. So yeah, and if you've been waiting around for these palettes to go on sale too, now's your chance to pick them up for a really affordable price before they get discontinued. So like before they're gone and you can't get them anymore, because I don't think that they're going to keep releasing these eyeshadow palettes as part of their standard everyday collection. But yeah, so today I feel like I recently did a warm look, and so I'm going to wait on this palette today. But today I'm going to create a look with this eyeshadow palette here. This is the more cool toned one. But before I get into the eyeshadow palettes, I'm going to just sit down and put on my makeup of the day and just chit chat with you along the way. So let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to tie my hair back and get started. So I'm just hanging out in my very casual t-shirt, like one of my house shirts, which is usually what I film in. Because I don't normally put on my clothes until after my makeup is on, unless it's something that I'm not going to be able to get into without messing up my face. That's my dog. Okay, so it's still pretty early in the morning here while I'm filming. And today I'm going to be going car shopping. I'm just gonna get started with my under makeup moisturizer. I'm trying to finish this off. Can't wait to order a new one. I have one in my cart currently. So I really love that under makeup moisturizer. I've been using this since I was a teenager. I have used other things here and there throughout the years, and I do like when my skin is really, really dry, which it hasn't been ever since I stopped my autoimmune condition issues. But back when my skin was really, really dry, I did like the Kiehl's Daily Moisturizer, but my skin is not dry anymore. It's very normal. So actually this feels a little bit rich on my skin since my skin doesn't feel dry anymore. But anyways, it's still working. It's not too moisturizing. It's not too much moisturization for me. All right, and for my lips, just to start getting my lips feeling a little like soft and ready for lip makeup in a little bit, I'm gonna start off with my favorite lip balm, which is the First Aid Beauty one. I believe this tub is like $12 now. It used to be not like $9 or $10 when I first found it, and yeah, I really like that lip balm. It's really nice. And so, all right, I'm gonna use some of my Shop My Stash makeup because I'm actually going to be doing a new Shop My Stash tomorrow. So this is going to be the last makeup application day for these selected products. And with that in mind, where's the foundations? Here it is. With that in mind, the foundation that I'm going to use today is the CC Cosmetics. This is the mini, and I have this in the medium shade. Currently, I have a really good tan going. Well, you know, I have a pretty decent tan going now, so the medium one is perfect. I'm going to be applying my foundation today with this beautiful Smashbox foundation brush. I have used it once for one application previously, so it's not like completely clean, but it's not like super gross either. Yeah, anyways, so like I mentioned, or maybe not, we're going to be going car shopping today. And this is actually my first child that I get to take car shopping, because my first child, I gave them my vehicle that I had at that time, and then I went and bought a new vehicle. And so, as a matter of fact, that's when I got my BMW. Yeah, so my first child got my very first SUV that I owned. I passed that down and went and bought myself my first BMW. And so I didn't go car shopping for my first child. And then my second child was in no hurry to drive. Okay, it just wasn't about that life, wasn't interested. And so I didn't get to take that child shopping for a car because they just weren't into it. And then by the time they were, one of their, you know, through an inheritance of a family member that had passed away, that child, my second child, got a vehicle, you know, so I didn't get to go shopping for that one either because it was a vehicle already passed down to my second child. And so my first two children got a hand-me-down vehicle for their first rides, but we're out of cars to pass out. The vehicle that we thought we were going to have, and you know, was paid, we had just paid it off, and we thought we were going to give it to my third so that we could go get me a new vehicle at that time. It didn't end up working like that because that vehicle got totaled. And so yeah, it didn't work out like that. I ended up having to buy a new vehicle for myself after, well, we got a new vehicle for myself. I'm going to use my darker of the two Huda Beauty concealers that I have, and I don't feel like wearing under eye, like I'm not going to use my color corrector today because it's not that deep. I'm just going to go run some errands in the really, really super hot, and I'm probably going to have my sunglasses on, so it doesn't really matter if I have corrector on for most of the day. And I'm going to just try to be really careful to avoid my freckles so that you can see it. So I'm going in with a really, really light application of concealer today. Anyway, yeah, so today I am going to get to take one of my children car shopping, and it's the first time I've gotten to do that with one of my children. So that's kind of like a parental milestone, I would say. And now that I think about it, I did elevate. So I have a new filming setup, and I thought I wasn't going to be able to use my original mirror, which is why I'm like hunched down so much. Okay, let me go switch out my mirror to my original mirror because this isn't working for me. I feel like I can't look at you well enough. Hold on. Okay. While I was up, I got myself my coffee that is just sitting there getting cold. So I'm gonna take a sip real quick. I'm definitely gonna need that little jolt of caffeine today because I'm gonna be real tired. Walking around in Texas heat is truly exhausting. Like if you're not acclimated to walking around in this heat, it's gonna be pretty brutal. And I mean, it's pretty brutal even if you are acclimated, in my opinion. All right, so the other day that I was in a hurry, oh yeah, you may not have seen that video because it was a, so in this month's members members only exclusive video. I did a first impressions with an eyeshadow palette that I picked up, and in that get ready with me, I did not set my base because I was in a super rush. And so I was like, let me just get out the door and hold on, I got something on my thing. I was in a super rush, and so I was just like, let me just get out the door. I'm not even gonna set my base. But I did regret that decision. So yeah, I'm gonna set my base today. I'm gonna use one of my favorite synthetic brushes from Real Techniques. This is the like Natural Luxe powder brush. Here is the number on it. I believe I did do a short with this. I'll leave that down below if you're interested in checking that out. But excuse me, I've been really impressed with this eyeshadow with this brush. What am I talking about? Eyeshadow palette. All I think about is eyeshadow palettes. Help me. Anyway, that's not true. I think about a few other things too. Okay, so I'm gonna just set my face while I talk to you a little bit more. So yeah, we're gonna go to the dealership so we're gonna take my child to the dealership today and go look for a vehicle that hopefully, you know, we can all agree on. So that ought to be fun. And it's supposed to be 105 degrees today. That's not including the humidity factor. So with the humidity, it's gonna feel like 113 outside today. 113, guys. I am not looking forward to that, but that's why I used my CC, like whatever that is, the CC cream with sunscreen in it, because, you know, I will put on like a ball cap to provide my face some shade, but just that little added benefit of a little bit of sunscreen, you know, might help. And I'm gonna kind of do a bit of a natural look with my eyes. Let me just do the rest of my face really quick so that my look can be complete and I can know like where to put my eyeshadow. I feel like I have a hard time knowing where to put my eyeshadow when I kind of struggle to, just out of habit, I guess. And because I didn't wear eyeshadow for so many years, literally for 25 years, I feel like I don't really know where to put my eyeshadow if I don't have the rest of my face on. So I really like to put on my products all over the face before I go into eyeshadow. That's just my preference. And I feel like I'm starting to realize that this pan is really thin, and this is my favorite bronzer, and I'm already starting to go through it. They don't sell this anymore. I wish I would have bought 2 of them. Like, I really do. I wish I would have bought 2 of them. I don't want to use the new one that they released because it's got seed oils in it. So I don't plan to use that, but I'm gonna have to find another red-based bronzer that's very similar to this, because when I run out of this, I'm gonna be really sad. Like, I can't stop using it. It's my favorite bronzer. It's so good. It's a made in Italy formula. It's really, really nice. I wish that more people had like raved about that product. Well, I didn't hear anybody rave about it, but I wish I would have heard somebody talking about how great that bronzer was back when there was a lot in stock, so that I would have known to have tried it and then picked up backups when I saw it go discontinued, you know, because now I only have that one, and I've never seen another red toned bronzer that doesn't have a bunch of gunk in it as far as ingredients that I don't like to mess with, and is made in Italy. I mean, like, that's a nice formula, and it's affordable. Anyways, I'm gonna have to look for something. All right. A little bit of blush. Oh, my baby girl. Are you okay? My sweetheart. All right. For today's blush, I'm going to be using my Pat McGrath Face Trio. And for today's look, hold on, I have a fluff stuck to my cheek. Because my face isn't set enough. Like, once I get the rest of my makeup on, I'll set it really, really well. But I'm gonna be doing a cool toned eyeshadow look today. So I wanna go in with this pinky blush here. Because it's a really bold shade, I love this Flower Beauty soft, airy blush brush. It was so affordable, and I love it so much that I ended up buying a backup. That reminds me, where is my other one? I've only seen one of these in a long time. I thought I did buy another one. I'm gonna have to look because now I'd like to know where it is. Anyway, all right, so the face is almost done. There. A little bit of highlighter. All right. Just to do a light buff over my face, I'm gonna use this small little paddle shaped blush brush. I just wanna blend in a few of the areas. I probably could have concealed that one spot on my cheek, but whatevs. I've really been sticking to straight up powder brows, so just to switch it up a little bit and use some of my brow products, I'm gonna use my e.l.f. brow stick. I don't even know what that's called. Brow Wow, maybe? Brow Wiz? I have no idea. I think I've heard both of those things before, or maybe I'm just making it up in my mind. But I have really been enjoying the powder brows again, which also is like more affordable because like who doesn't have their brow shade in an eyeshadow palette, you know? So yeah, anyway, this particular brow product is super, super affordable. So if you do like pencils or whatever, I do highly recommend this one. And I like the spoolie on the other end of it. It's a really good brow pencil. And just gonna set that with my Rare Beauty brow gel. I've really been enjoying this product. It does just enough without leaving my brows too crunchy or anything like that. So yeah, okay. I've got my base good and done. I'm gonna save my lips until after I've got my eyeshadow done, just so that I can get like a full view of it. But I do want to talk to you about, so I have this new brush from Ulta here, and here is the actual brush right there. So this is, let me see if you can see it on. It was better when I had my hair down and I could use it as a background. In that other video, I shared it like that. Okay, so let me take my hair down for a moment and talk to you about this brush, just so I can give you like something to see the brush on. All right, so this is what the brush looks like. And here is the Ulta Beauty brush number is right here. And this is what it looks like. But this is a mini one that I picked up from the Ulta Beauty new brush line collection release. And this is actually my new go-to for eye base. But okay, so I'm gonna use this beautiful Ulta Beauty brush here. It's called the Max Impact Eye Brush. This is the Ulta Beauty Max Impact Eye Brush, and this is the smaller one of the two. It's number 168, okay? And this is now my go-to eye base brush. And let's go ahead and finish off my eye base. We're about to hit an empty together. Let's do it. I'm so excited. Today is gonna be probably the last use that I get out of my MAC paint pot, and I do have a new one in the winds waiting for me in my backup because I knew that I was going to be done with this soon. Let's see, is there an empty? I do feel like I could get just a little bit more product out, like 1 or 2 more uses, or I could just call it done. Like either way, I am going to go ahead and try to empty it out completely. So it looks like, nope, it's not an empty. I've got like 1 or 2 more uses out of there probably. There's like this one little pocket on the edge, like on one corner of the thing that has kind of a lot. Anyways, all right, so I'm ready to do my eye look. I'm really excited. This is the beautiful warm tone one, and maybe that one would be fun to wear today. That one will be I'm looking forward to creating a look with that one, but today I really do want to play with this one here. Today I really do want to play with this one here, so that's the one I'm going to use. And I'm going to start off with this Singe Beauty here. It's got, let me see where I can show you where you can see the edge. It's got kind of like a fluffy but long paddle shape so that you can very easily just like get into your crease. I love it so much. I'm going to do my eyeshadow in a different manner today. I'm not going to do my standard go-to like dark, then light, then blend, then shimmer and stuff like that. I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to try to just keep it a little bit more simple. Yeah. All right. So I think I'm going to just like keep it simple and just play with this top row right here. This is what this beautiful eyeshadow palette looks like, and I'm going to keep it simple by just going across the top row instead of hopping all around. So I'm going to start off with this shade here. I'm going to start off with this really pretty pink shade here in my crease, and I'm going to try to not make the eyeshadow application as complicated as I kind of have in recent like months or whatever. I feel like the way that I've been doing my eyeshadow lately has just, whoa, wrong one. Hold on, where's the brush I'm looking for? Okay. I feel like the way that I've been doing my eyeshadow lately has just kind of overcomplicated it. And I was watching a video from one of my YouTuber friends. I was watching a video from one of my friends here that also has a channel. Her video posted this morning, and she was kind of like testing out the Wayne Goss method of eyeshadow for a video that he had recently released. And anyways, it got me thinking, and I really want to just kind of change up how I do my eyeshadow a little bit and just try it. That plus I was watching some old videos from Porcelain. She changed her channel name to Bridget Turco because she stopped doing so much makeup. But anyway, she basically like just did her eye looks a lot simpler, and it kind of turned out in the same manner. So I'm going to just see if I can maybe do that. This is a really pretty color. Really, really pretty. It's like a really pretty mauve shade, and I'm just fluffing that into my crease. All right, I'm gonna just take now the next smaller size down, and I'm going to this really dark shade here and just fluff that into my crease and deepen it up a little bit more. Hopefully this brush isn't too big, but I'm gonna kind of lower it down into my crease a little bit. I'm gonna try not to close off the corner of my eye very much and just smoke it out a little bit. That brush is very scratchy for what I was just now trying to do, so I'm not really enjoying that. Maybe I should have used my Food Aid. Now I'm just going in with that first brush, no additional product, and just blending those together. Yeah, see, that was a lot easier than how I normally make it, and it basically turned out the same way. So I'm gonna start to do that. And basically you just start off with the light shade and then fluff the darker one into the crease, which is like the typical old-fashioned YouTuber way. I feel like I was just overcomplicating it for the sake of having fun playing with the shadows, I guess. I don't know, but now I'm going to take my lower lash line brush into this color here for the lower lash line, the mid-tone one. And if you don't want to do that like sharp outer wing, like you don't have to do that. I just am doing it because I want to. Okay, so you could leave the look like this, but I have 3 shimmers here that I could play with. This really pretty bright blue sparkly one, which I feel like is going to be the most fun on the lid. And then you've also got this like really pretty lavender purpley one. Okay. So here's the finished eyeshadow look. Let me pick a lip. Today might be a good day to try a new lip color. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna try this lip color here today from, I'm gonna try this lip color here from my e.l.f. collection. So here's the shade name of the lipstick I'm gonna try today. I've never used this one. I hope it's gonna be really kind of cool tone and a little bit browny, because that's kind of like the vibe I'm after. And the last time that I tried one of these, the shade was nothing like what I expected. So I'm hoping that this one will be kind of like on par for what I expect. Okay. So let's see how this lipstick looks with today's look. It looks a little more orangey than the photo indicated. I hope it looks a little bit more cool tone, but I feel like it's going to be more warm. Yeah, it's a little bit more like milk chocolatey brown than I was expecting. I was hoping it was gonna I was hoping it was going to be a little bit more grayish, kind of like the box indicated, but it's fine. It works. It works fine enough with like the pink and purple brown mix, I guess. I mean, like the pink and purple mix kind of looking a little bit brownish. What do we think? I think it's fine enough. Not exactly the color I had in mind. Okay, hold on, wait. Okay, what do we think? Not exactly the color that I had in mind off of the package. Let's look and see, do they match up? Yeah, I guess they do. I was just hoping, it's just a little bit warmer in the actual product, and the package is just a little bit more neutral cool that I thought it might be a little bit more of like a cool tone lip. But anyways, that is nice. Let's see if I have a lip liner to go with. I'm gonna use my Natasha Denona Stormy, which is a little bit more cool tone. Ooh, I need to sharpen it. Anyways, it is a little bit more cool tone, so hopefully it'll help pull some of the warmth out of at least the edges of the lip and make it mix to a nicer shade. Okay, let's see how this goes. I do like how that helped to just cool down the tone a little bit. It's not like an exact match or anything, but I do like the combination together. So here's, how do people do this, man? So here's my lip combo. Let me know what you think. I like the way that the lips turned out, and I think it looks really pretty with the eye look. Yeah, I've been kind of missing liquid lipstick though, so I think I'm gonna pop into Ulta today while I'm out running errands and pick up a liquid lip that is really cool tone for my cool tone looks, because I feel like I haven't gotten the right cool tone shade yet for the vibe that I'm after. But I do like the way that the look turned out. So here's the finished look. So, okay, friends, here is my completed look of the day for my first time to play with this eyeshadow palette. Let me know what you think. Let me give you a close-up of the eyes. I hope that did anything for you. I have no idea. Okay, so let me take a good look. I do really like it. So far, I'm really happy with the pigmentation of all of the shades in that first row. I'm really looking forward to playing with the other two rows in the near future. So yeah. Let me know what you think of this look. Let me know if you have these palettes, if you picked them up, or if you thought they were too expensive, or if you, like me, didn't want to spend the high price tag, even though it was a good deal for two palettes. Here's what the other one looks like as a reminder. I'm looking forward to checking out this one very soon. So I'm going to create a look with this palette next. Yeah. So that's going to do it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think of the look down below in the comment section. I look forward to chatting with you there. And yeah, before you go, make sure you click the like button if you enjoyed. It really does help my small channel out so much. And make sure you're subscribed to my channel. Click the notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to just do a casual chatty get ready with you. Chatty get ready with me. Let me start over. Hi. I hate when I talk and I go like that. I look like a piranha when I'm putting on my lipstick like that. Anyway, I'm trying to keep the product from getting on my teeth, which is why I make my mouth shaped like that.